Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we're gonna do something a little bit different for you guys. We do have a little reveal here that, we finally got it done. And pretty excited, but let's just stop talking and show you guys. Alright, so we got we did a little something. So we finally got a good tarp up. Got a nice little setup with lighting. You can see that's one light over there and that's another one back there. So
finally got a little home for the cars.
We finally got a little shop set up. So it's definitely nice to have. Pretty much, just be a little bit more protected from the elements, especially with the two Datsuns that are freaking prone to rust. You can breathe on them and they'll probably start rusting. So this is definitely good thing that we've been wanting to do for a while now, since the old one just came crashing down on us. I don't know if you guys saw that in the last videos, but that's what happened. So with that update out of the way,
too many cars. Look, apenas que para. We got a bigger parking lot. So the little update on my C10. This morning it want to start, so I had to go change up the battery. So now it's running good.
I'm pretty sure there's a parasitic load here that keeps draining the battery, because I guess like after a few days or maybe a week or so.
Yeah, probably over a week without driving,
it would just die.
The battery is dead. So
I'm pretty sure there's a little wiring issue going on over here, but
I haven't done much to it. Big plans for it, expensive stuff that I want to do to it, but it takes time.
Poco a poco.
Time to take it where I want it to be, but it's running. It was good. One of the latest things I've done to it was the handles. You guys seen the previous video? The handles are in, working, everything good. Also, that same thing I took it to get installed. Also did the weather strips for the windows. The big window also. So now it's not that much wind noise no more. So
finally, cause that shit was rattling like crazy when we were driving.
It was bad.
You can barely hear ourselves speak.
So now, we can hear ourselves. You can feel the suspension.
You can hear the other rattles that I has now.
You can hear the other things que la rechinan. But literally, no. Yeah, but that's all the updates for this truck as of right now. Big plans for it, but yeah, we just here on standby. Whenever there's a truck meet, get it washed and clean, and start enjoying it a little more. It's been sitting here for probably over 2 weeks maybe. That's why battery dying and shit.
Listo para la acción ya. Voy a sacarle las telarañas a la güey.
Waiting patiently to take it out.
All right, so with the updates on the truck, on the C10 over here, the blue C10, there's not really much to say about it. It's running good and everything, so there's not much else to say about it. I'm not sure on the directions we want to take it yet.
It runs perfectly fine and everything, so I don't know. I wouldn't even know what to do with it,
or if we want to do anything with it, to be honest, because it's
just a cruiser.
No, basically there's nothing wrong with it, so can't fix anything that's not broken.
It's not breaking.
All right, so today's video is pretty much gonna be, we're gonna pretty much give some love to the the car that's been abandoned for goddamn no more than a year now. Jeez. And we're talking about this little Honda right here. It's a 3-tone stock, black and gray.
Baby Skittle.
Yeah, it's all types of colors. And it's been abandoned for like a year now. It's just been sitting. I don't even know if it freaking runs right now, to be honest. We haven't even tried to start it or anything. So we're gonna get this little thing washed up. It's been washed with the raining on and stuff, but we haven't really washed it. And
first we gotta start it, see if it starts.
Yeah, we gotta see if it starts. A ver qué le... To see what's wrong with it, basically. If there's something wrong with it, we'll take care of it. But we really want to get this, start driving it again. Just or else what's the point of having the damn car? If you're not gonna drive it.
And also we want to start hitting up some meats probably in this.
Yeah.
The little Honda meats or something.
A little fart can, it should be just pretty much just go out and bullshit around with it. Why not, right? All right, so here it is one more time for those of you that haven't seen it, or it's a 91 Honda Accord Coupe, 5-speed with a 3-tone paint job with the faded ass stock color, black panels here and there, and the roof is like primered gray, dirty as hell too. I pretty much got this for a daily. I had 17-inch wheels, but I didn't like the way it rode with them. You could feel every single bump, so I just decided to go stock and have more of a comfortable driving experience. But I mean, it's as stock as can be, really. Let's see. The thing I really did like about this car is that the interior is all there. It's pretty damn clean for what it is. Usually you find these all beat up from the interior. The seats are torn up. The damn panels are all beat up. Door cards are all torn up. But this one it's complete. So I mean, I can't freaking argue or say anything bad about this car. I'm actually using it as storage right now since I'm not driving it. So there's parts, there's instruments back there. There's man, I gotta get this thing cleaned up. Let's go check out the engine bay real quick. See how dirty that is. Let's go check it out. So that blanket right there, just put it on for the elements. But now that we have the tarp, there's no need for that right now. You can see it's all freaking dirty over here. And this is the stock ass engine right here. Nothing fancy, nothing as dirty as hell, but so definitely needs a good cleaning.
Forgot that screwdriver.
Oh shit. I don't know what the hell this was for, but the service that was done to it recently was what? I replaced the whole power steering rack, so because they got it without power steering for some reason, I don't know, it just didn't have a belt, so that was odd. Turns out the power steering rack was just shit, so I got that fixed. Now it has power steering. Replaced the clutch master cylinder because it would just keep losing pressure and oil, so now it's good on that end. I did the maintenance, the timing belt, the water pump, everything on the front of the engine over here. I got that done a little while back. Again, it's been sitting for a year, and before then, I replaced all the maintenance stuff. I want to say like right before I pretty much it started sitting. So I mean, it's good to go, or it should be good to go for sure. But it definitely needs some loving right here. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna give this thing some love. I am looking for some stock headlights because these aftermarket ones. Well, these aren't the JDM ones, but they're just the eBay ones. I don't know. I just don't like them. I would prefer the stock ones, to be honest, but whatever. It does the job for now. So let's get down to it.
All right. So right now he's gonna try to attempt to start. Let's see if it starts.
So let's see if it starts. Hopefully it starts. Hopefully it doesn't blow up or dead battery or something.
Hopefully it's good. Go drive. Damn, you see that? Wah, wah, wah. Oh shit. Battery juice is real low.
So
we have to pasarle corriente, or you want to charge it with the charger?
we can, but since we're gonna wash it and all stuff, we can probably move these cars out of the way.
Yeah, we have a lot of cars to move. Look at that.
So that way we could probably at least jump it from
I think we just
the truck right here.
back the other two cars and
so we can get this thing moving.
we're gonna jump start with the cables, but our cable is too small, so we're just gonna charge it for a little bit. Should start up right away.
Old ass
This shit,
battery charger here, but
it does the job.
lifesaver.
Who has one of these at their home?
Antique.
This is antique right here. That shit works magic though. I bought a jump starter and this thing works better than a jump starter. That's how good it is. After 20 years, still working.
Use the service.
Working strong. Alright, so we're gonna leave this charging here for a little bit, a couple minutes. It should start right away, I hope. Meanwhile, we're gonna take all this junk out the car. I know our followers are somewhat into cars, but you know, most likely when you were a little kid, I don't know, 15, 16, I don't know, whatever your case is, everybody wanted a Honda. I bet 8 out of 10 people, when they first were in the car scene, they wanted a Honda.
This is the first car in here. First car vibes right here.
So I know this was somebody's first car, you know, that was into cars when good old Fast and the Furious was at its prime. But I remember I wanted one, and actually I bought myself a coupe also. It was like a 96, I think. It was a 2-door stick shift as well. And damn, thing was fun. Then, you know, you outgrow it or you go into big and better things. But yeah, one of my first cars was actually a Honda. You know, I wanted one so bad when I was a little kid. Bought myself one and sold it. Then from there, we went GM. You know, me personally, I like this car. It's a good fixer-upper or whatever you want to call it. Ya bien arreglado. That shit looks nice. And the stick shift. And I like sunroofs, and this thing has a sunroof, so that's a big ass plus. I wouldn't mind fixing this thing up. Stock engine, nothing, all original. You know, there's a lot of room to upgrades here. You know, a little suspension, some coilovers, adjustables, or whatever. There's a lot you can do to this thing. I haven't drove stick shift in years too. I might drive this today. Start burning clutches. But nah, this thing's bad.
Yeah, for what it is.
Está chingoncillo.
They're cheap to maintain, you know, they're cheap to own. That's pretty much the reason I got it, you know. Especially since it's so freaking ugly. You know, I haven't had bad luck as other Hondas that are nice-ish, or nicer than this one. But I mean, for the time I've used it, you know, it's been reliable. You know, Honda has that going for them, that they're just reliable cars. So I mean, that's why, you know, this one doesn't attract so much attention, which is another bonus for, you know, for what I needed it.
Because it's all patched up and stuff, but
So I mean, no one really is out, you know, no one has their eye on this because it's fucking ugly, to be honest with you, know? And that's part of the charm, basically. That's part of the charm right there.
now the car, viene arreglado, se mira bien, but the thing is the fucking thieves.
Yeah, that's the thing right there.
Pinche
You know?
ratas.
I really do want to fix this up, you know, make it look super nice and stuff. But, you know, again, you know, I can't leave it parked outside, like on the street, because, you know, it's always a little worry for that part.
And they already broke the window one time.
Yeah, they broke this window.
That window, and they stole
the
face of the radio. Not even the whole radio, the face only.
It's just like it's stupid, you know.
And the battery.
They pretty much just they broke this, took the radio that was pretty much worthless.
Did you even replace it?
It was the cheapest fucking stereo you could put on the car.
Put another one? No.
No, not yet.
Yeah,
so like, I gotta
face.
fix that, you know. And they got the battery. Like that's pretty much people that don't have anything better to do. They just.
And it's a Honda. That's the downside. The downside of a Honda, you know.
Yeah, so that's the only reason, you know, that I hate it, because of that is just, you know, people.
Simple to steal.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, there's just fucking people out there that, you know, that just are into doing dumb shit like that, you know. And you know, you can't. It seems like you can't have anything nice because there's always people out there out to get you, you know. So it's like, it doesn't make sense, but you know, unfortunately, that's
one of the big reasons this thing sat for a while too, because you know, sometimes you see no point of fixing it up, or you know, you don't want other assholes to jack you and shit. But yeah, you gotta be careful with these cars in the street, parked anywhere.
Yeah, so basically while we're waiting for the battery to charge a little bit, we're cleaning up the inside. We're pretty much taking out all the parts that we have inside so we can give it a good cleaning.
Long overdue.
Way long overdue. I mean, it's not that bad, but you know, we want to make it look nice so we can, you know, start rolling in it.
Start pulling up to the scene. Got them gaskets there. Yeah, a lot of junk right here. But should start up right in a couple of minutes, I hope. Picture a little turbo right here. I don't think I've ever seen an Accord turbo. Well, see?
They're out there. Turbo.
I'm pretty sure they're out there, but I personally haven't seen one.
There's a guy that actually pretty much they're making turbo manifolds and everything needed to make this type of Accord turbo for like all the parts for like a set price. So that's definitely.
Yeah. Imagine this shit turbo like this.
So I mean,
sleeper.
I mean, for what the guy seems to offer, it's not bad. You know, pretty much just purchase everything from that one guy, and you have all the parts ready to make this thing a turbo. That's not bad.
Damn, we gotta give it a good clean right here. Look at this. Probably vacuum it up a bit. Pressure wash it down. Clean the rims. Then go out for a drive, hopefully, if everything's good, drivable.
Alright, it's been a few minutes now, so let's see if this thing turns on.
Moving the truth. Little cold start.
Hopefully I don't have to push it down the hill or something.
Well, get it. Let's see how the motor rocks. Oh, shit. There it goes.
tamer now. But
still sounds deep. Sounds good.
Yeah,
you got that little.
Has a nice little rumble.
Sounds good. We don't want that raspy ass Flowmaster sound on this shit. Needs acting like a motor mount. There it goes. Start. start it. Alright, gonna back it up. Get its vacuum and go wash.
Feels good?
Yeah, I think it's good right there. Alright, real quick. So all this right here, believe it or not, all this was inside here. Crazy. Not bad back here. Pretty clean. Just need a little vacuum real quick. Make it look pretty.
Alright guys, so the vacuuming part is over. We just wanted to get it, you know, on the road, back in action. So, see, that's what we did. For the inside, we're gonna, you know, wipe it down with, you know, some type of detailer from the inside, just to make it look a little nicer. But yeah, that's it for the interior. Guys, so gotta keep in mind we're over here in the trunk, and there's like a whole lot of like debris right here from the trees and shit. So we gotta make sure to clean that up. You know, just for, I guess, just future rust prevention and stuff. I mean, it's looking ugly as it is right now, but you wouldn't want to make it look uglier. So we gotta clean those spots also. Much better. That cleanliness right there. This was the aftermath of the rag that I was using to wipe it down to get everything loose. Nasty. Alright, so this is next right here. All that freaking debris over there from the trees and shit. So we're contemplating, or we should just fucking blast it with the pressure washer. Take care of that, because it's like, it's just leaves and debris from the trees and shit. Although this thing is pretty dirty overall. Maybe we should just blast the shit out of this. Go to town. We probably got to cover this part up though. Probably just wrap it in some plastic bag or something. Leave it on and blast it. I don't think we should. I mean, hopefully nothing happens, right? Should be good. Right? I guess only one way to find out. Alright. Alright. So you guys can see, I double bagged this. And I mean, it should be fine. We're gonna leave it running, just I don't know why, but just in case, I guess. Hopefully we get this thing a little bit more cleaned up right here. Knock off some of the loose dirt and stuff, tree debris in general, because this thing is filthy right now. So let's turn it on, get to work. Alright, so we're spraying it down with just regular wheel cleaner. That's what we have on hand, so that's what we're gonna use right now. Make sure you don't put some on like an electrical. Alright, now that we have that taken care of, under the hood and the interior, it's time to do the exterior, give it a good wash, para que se noten los tres colores, el tricolor.
There it is, getting a bubble bath. Aunque esté parchado, pero gotta stay looking clean.
Que se mire bien la parchada.
Que brilla la chingera siquiera.
¿Qué le servimos, jovenazo? ¿Qué le servimos? Ya estamos listos para el nuevo detailing service. Vamos a see.
Yeah, the green revived, yeah? I didn't even know the green shined. That shit, it did shine.
That's all. Poder ver en la camera.
Yeah, I think that'll prove it. That shine right there.
Oh, that's it.
It's a wrap. Time for the wash down.
Alright guys, so we washed it, the exterior is all dried up, nice and clean. We're now detailing it. Brother over here trying to revive the trim, the weather strip and all that stuff.
Some trim care because this thing is bad.
He already hit the bigger trims over here. This one's, I don't know, I think this one's like primed or something, so it's not really showing.
This one is really good.
But the other one, this one is freaking,
No.
oh. Hopefully when it dries it stays that way. I was hitting the interior. The dashboard's nice and detailed now. Pretty much all this part is detailed. You know, as detailed as I can get it. Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Needs a lot of love still, but first step, I washed.
For real, baby steps. I don't see. After a year, I mean, you can actually see a reflection on the damn window now. So it's definitely good. So I guess we'll just keep on detailing right now to see the finished result. For the most part, there it is. Just finished detailing the engine bay. By the way, we got the lights on already because the sun's coming down already, so we need some light on this. Like I said, I just detailed it a little bit, making it look a lot better than it was. Definitely need to paint that valve cover because it's looking kind of fugly right there, but ahí quedó la cosa. Not bad at all. Rather finish hitting up the weather strips with the trim cure. Looks a lot better. A lot better. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's still a turd, but it looks a lot better. It's a clean piece of shit, alright? Nuevo, casi quedó el hijo de la chingada. Clean car, detailed in and out. Pretty much everything just ready to go. Now it's ready for some action. So what's next? Should we hit up a meet tonight? Should we hit up a meet? Alright, well, now that we washed the car and everything, waiting for us outside now. We gotta fuel it up, so let's go fuel it up so you can get ready.
Alright guys, first drive in about a year. Feels weird as hell.
I feel like I'm on the floor.
Que remanden el VTEC. We're gonna go put gas on the whip. Sounds good. I don't know if you guys can hear it.
That's a little rumble.
Baby pools.
llenito de gasolina.
Freshly washed.
Freshly washed. ¿Qué más quiere? ¿Qué más quiere esta madre? Hasta parece que es the first time I'm driving it. I feel like a virgin to this. Y sí, parece carro nuevo. Carro nuevo, 20 bucks. Ojo, y se llenó con 20 bucks ahí. Gasolina está media carita ya. Oh, pues. Not bad for a car with 186,000 miles and running. Well, that maintenance light shouldn't be there, but I didn't reset it, so never mind. Alright guys, well, you saw the whole freaking process, pretty much the day of the life of a fucking Accord.
Pretty much took almost all day, dusting it off. You know, we checked the fluids, charged the battery, gave it a good wash, good clean. Full tank of gas now.
Ahora sí ya listo para agarrar cura.
Ahora sí meterle millas a esta chingada.
Ahora sí, running to just fucking setting it till the wheels fall off. With that being said, make sure to follow us on Instagram. You know, Los Meros Vera, personal pages for me and him. It's all under there. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to smash the like button para agarrar cura aquí en el Hondita.
And if you guys want to see more of the Honda content, let us know. We'll go to...
Drop a comment. If you guys want to see some Honda content, if you guys not want to see some Honda content, to this car, nomás para agarrar cura.
Alright guys, with that being said, see you guys on the next one.
Peace.